Hey guys, I have a special guest with me today. I am so excited, so thrilled. I have the one and only, the best celebrity doctor aesthetic, Dr. Robert Dorfman.
Thank you for having me.
Oh no, thank you for coming, doctor. First of all, how are you? How's your week?
It's crazy. I literally just finished a procedure and I came here. I was running a couple minutes late because we work even on Sundays, any day. That's kind of the whole brand. The motto is 7 days a week, every big city, and yeah, open till midnight. So it was fun. We just finished our last procedure of the day, and I'm here.
Wow. You keep on impressing me every single time. I think you don't sleep. I don't know what vitamins you take, but please do share.
And NAD, peptides, I do all the I'm on all of it myself. But I tell all my patients, if I offer it, it means I've tried it myself.
Okay. Oh, so you actually do.
Yeah, I
do. You do like IV treatments there as well?
We do IVs as well. But so for me, like I think the biggest breakthrough right now in medicine, my favorite thing are the peptides. I love them. I've been on them now for 6 months myself, and I have seen like life-changing differences in my own body and things. And to me, that is one of the biggest revolutions right now in medicine.
It's like a game changer. Is it better than that? Man, they call it the AD.
NAD?
There we go. Yeah. Is it a better?
So NAD is good too. Yeah. I like it. This stuff is way. NAD is one of those things where I think it's good for like just giving you energy. I'll do it once in a blue moon just to kind of. Like I said, people ask me what to do for energy. Every once a month, I'll just give myself a little boost of NAD. But I really love the peptides. I do those every day. And those you can use to build muscle, to help with skin, to help with hair, to help with sex drive, to lose weight. There are different peptides for everything. I am
so in it. Okay.
It's amazing.
And it's popular enough because I've just heard it from you from just now. So is it popular in the nation? Is it something that,
it's one of the hottest things right now. So I actually heard about it from my doctor. Let's rewind 6 months ago. I actually wanted to get on testosterone. I was debating, because I have some friends who've been on it, and they.
What did you take on that, on testosterone?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I was interested in it, right? So here's the thing. I take some pills for my hair,
okay,
right? And one of the side effects from one of the pills is a diminished sex drive. And man. I definitely got it. So I was like really upset. That was back at we're going back 6 months ago. So I was like, shoot, and my hair was so thick and it was so good because I was on the hair pill, the Propecia.
So it's the give or take type?
And then I'm like, shoot, the sex drive, that's like the side effect. I felt like it was messing with me. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I should take the testosterone. Totally. So I started reading about it. Way too many side effects in that. It ages you, hair loss, acne, everything. So I was like, I was too scared to take it. So I talked to my doctor, and my doctor was like, hey, he told me he's on the peptides too. And I was like, interesting. I thought he was lying. He's like 45, he's ripped, he's built like James Bond. I'm like, this dude, I thought he was on steroids or testosterone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did he get the steroids?
Yeah, so he told me that he's just on the peptides. He's like, I don't do any steroids, I just do these peptides. And I was like, okay. I didn't believe him, right? Okay. Then I had another patient come in. This guy's a male model. He's ripped beyond belief. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he said, he's on the peptides. And I'm like, okay, this is like interesting. Then I went to this medical conference where there's like thousands of doctors and they had a whole day dedicated to peptides at the conference. And I'm like, if all these doctors are doing it from like all over the world, and all these people are telling me about it, I'm like, there must be something to it. So I tried it. First of all, I took the peptide for sex drive. I am fully back. I was like, now, so there's a winning combination for all this. The hair is good,
the ladies go
sex
crazy
drive is good.
I was
saying,
the DMs. Why you mention it? So these girls, it seems like, you're we get trying to get them excited. But it's an attention grabber.
Yeah, well, so it's been really cool. These peptides are incredible. I've been on them now for 6 months. They've you can take them for anything, and they work. Let me tell you, they work.
And speaking about that, so I don't want to backtrack on it, but why did you choose this industry, this beauty industry? I personally love beauty, and there's a background onto it, but we'll be here like for 3 days talking about it. But tell me why you want to be in this doctor field, but not just a doctor in a specific like a brain surgeon, but just aesthetics, and that to me is why I'm impressed by your work, your technique. But tell me why.
So I struggled with my own self-image, right? And I think I think everyone does. I think that's very normal. I would say my journey into this all started with my own struggles. I remember I was in college. I got cheated on, and I remember I was feeling so low. I got cheated on. My girlfriend at the time cheated on me with like one of my friends, and it like felt really, really bad. And I remember like,
What a slap in the face for her now. Like,
I it was like, it just remember feeling so bad and so down.
Yeah.
And I went to the movies by myself. This is funny.
Oh my God.
And the movie that I saw was called Crazy Stupid Love. I don't know if you ever watched that movie with
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. That movie changed my life. I swear to God, it was like unintentional. I just
gonna
like
watch it
happened to
tonight.
go in. It is one of the like Ryan Gosling, if you're listening, you changed my life. I swear to God. Like, so the movie's about this guy who gets cheated on by his wife.
Okay.
And he goes to the bar, he's like drinking these vodka cranberries, and he's like, and then Ryan Gosling's this like cool, sexy guy who's like dressed cool, all the ladies around him, and he sees this guy is at the bar drinking himself, crying, like whining, and he's like, hey, you gotta take control of your life. He's like, you gotta take control of your manhood. He's like, I take what I want. He's like, I'm in control of my life. I don't let life take control of me. And then he takes him like shopping, he takes him to work out, he like changes his skincare, he changes his haircut. And this guy becomes really cool and like starts like, and I remember, and that movie was so powerful. I remember feeling like such like a loser at the time. I was like, my hair, nothing was good about myself. And I was like, I'm gonna be Ryan Gosling. I made a decision that day that I was not gonna let life take control of me. I was gonna take control of my life.
Oh, that was so powerful what you just said.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna like say that to my affirmations every day.
It's the most important thing. You cannot let life take control of you. You have to take control of your life. And I invested in myself. I bought new clothes, started fixing my skin, I got my teeth done. I got like anything I didn't like about myself, I went and I fixed it. Because that's what true confidence is. And I tell my patients, I've been in the trenches. I know what it's like. And why the most powerful thing I can do is make my patients look in the mirror and love what they see. Because that's the journey that I went on.
Yeah.
When you look in the mirror and you fixed all of your problems, that's true confidence. It's a very powerful thing. And that's what we deliver in my clinic. And it started with my own self, journey.
I could feel it. I mean, that's why I go to your clinic so much, because you are so passionate and your technique is so, you don't get that anywhere. It's so rare. And for me, I'm just so impressed. And now I feel like the story behind this is even more impressive, So speaking about that, what type of treatments do you do? Since I want you to boost up my self-esteem, because that is what beauty is what this podcast is about, boosting that self-esteem. And some people may take it a little bit different, but what procedures is most common that would be best that you would say?
So our whole brand is all about no surgery, no downtime, right? So we're literally the world's leading center for all things non-surgical, meaning that
no downtime.
My whole vision for
again.
So my vision for what I want to build is a place that's in every big city, open 7 days a week, where you can come in, do anything you want, head to toe, without ever making a single cut or incision and without any kind of downtime. You can go to work, you can go work out, you can live your life the next day. And to me, that's very powerful, because I'm thinking I had to get a little lesion removed, right? And it was surgery. They told me, you can't work out for a month, you can't do anything. I don't want to do that. I was delaying. It's like, no one wants to do surgery anymore. And if you look at the number of surgeries, they're dwindling, unless you need to, right? You need to get a big face, fine. But but now the tech is getting so good, the innovation is getting so good, and the number of non-surgical is rising, and we're starting early. So I see in the future a place in which people are starting to do treatments earlier.
Okay.
They're not going to age as much, and we're not going to need to do the big surgeries anymore. And my whole clinic is all about bringing the world's coolest, newest, best technology all under one roof to get anything you want, head to toe, all anti-aging.
So the BBL is famous for me, and it's such in high demand still.
Yeah.
Do you have like a I saw it. You have a non-surgical.
The non-surgical
Tell me
BBL is
about
actually
that.
even more popular now than the surgical BBL.
What?
The surgical BBL is actually rapidly falling out of favor because it's very dangerous. Highest risk of death of any procedure is the surgical BBL. Why? Because fat is very squishy. And then remember, it's fat squishy. You get into the gluteal veins. It can literally travel to your lungs and kill you. Or even worse, if you survive and you're like a vegetable because you have like a stroke. I mean, like,
I can speak to it.
That doesn't sound too good, you know?
Yeah.
So the filler one is much safer. The nice thing about the filler is it feels completely natural. And think about this. Most of my patients are like athletic, they're toned. They don't have a lot of excess fat to take, right? And then the old school mindset was like, well, go gain 30 pounds and then do the procedure. That's insane. Why would you ever gain 30 pounds ever? It's like horrible for your health. It's like, go eat cheeseburgers. That's what plastic surgery would say. Like, go eat some cheeseburgers, gain 20 pounds. And That is if anyone tells you that, run for the hills. Do not go to that doctor. That is like if anyone tells you gain 20 pounds, that is like, unless you're like anorexic and really need to gain 20 pounds, like, no, that is like awful advice.
So
no.
it's just like a wives' tale or whatever they call it, like back in the day. It's like
it's old school.
myth.
It's outdated. It's like
so old school.
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, wow. So what is it? Is it like a actual like a vial? Because I heard of Sculptra.
So it depends on what you want to use. We can use any product. I actually don't love Sculptra. I think they're better products, but we basically. It's painless. It literally takes me an hour max to do, even less most of the time. But we literally just make one little poke site with the port. We use a cannula so it doesn't hurt. We numb everything, and I can sculpt it. And I'm not kidding. I genuinely think I make the best butts in the world, like in the world.
So you do have one in Miami.
Miami, New York, and LA.
So tell me about your biggest. I want to know the number one procedure in each city. You would, based on your. Like, I mean, not being your stats have to be at 100%, but based on like, hey, Miami, definitely, but non-surgical, Botox, Beverly Hills.
I would tell you that, funny enough, people tend to want the same thing in every city. My clientele in general. So the thing I've noticed, LA people will post about it, right? LA is gonna post, they're gonna talk. New York is very hush-hush. They're very scared. I notice my New Yorkers are much more conservative. They don't want to go as aggressive. And they're definitely not going to post, or they're very unlikely to post. LA people will post everything. They're open about everything. Miami's kind of like a hybrid in between.
I would say hybrid.
It's a hybrid, yeah. And,
okay.
And you know what's interesting is that my patients tend to like, maybe this is because that's why they come to me, but we do very natural work.
Okay.
I think that look of the crazy, like overfilled, over everything, that look is out. We want natural, we want timeless, we want beautiful. The best work is I have a lot of my patients, they're walking on the runways, they're walking at big award shows and on the red carpets, and they're being interviewed, and they're like, oh yeah, like I just do my green juice. And I don't mind that they don't give me credit, because first of all, every celebrity that you see, they all get stuff done. Don't buy into that. If they're just saying they do green juice and yoga, it's the biggest myth.
You're so honest about it. It's the truth.
It's the biggest. Everyone gets stuff done. Let's just be out there. However, I don't mind that they don't show me, because here's the thing. The best work is the work that no one knows is done, right? The only people who should ever know that you got work done is me and the patient. That's it.
Nice.
Because the work that I do is so natural. People should be like, damn, you look good. You just like go on vacation. Like they can't pinpoint, but they're just like, you look amazing. That's the kind of work that I like.
That's the skill that you have, though, that others that don't.
Yeah, a lot of people they overfill, they do too much, they're not natural. And that actually, I say this, that comes from, I love to travel, I like to go out, I like to actually I'm a normal human being. And I say, those things give you an artistic eye, right? Look at like Hemingway or Picasso. I mean, these people, they lived their lives, right? They weren't just hermits, and unfortunately—
You take it back to history.
Like,
Robert.
Yeah, well, a lot of doctors are like, no offense, they're weird. Like, they really are. Like, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of dudes I went to med school with are really weird. They have no social skills. They have they don't go out. They're like hermits in the library. Like, this is art. I'm an artist. This is like, you can't be good at this if you're not, like, Picasso was like living his life. He was traveling, he was seeing the world. That's what inspired, Dali was, that's how you get your artistic sense. So I consider this an art just like anything else. Like Tom Ford, I mean, Tom Ford is a man of the world, right? Fashion, beauty, art, it's all one, it's all intertwined. Look, if you're a cardiologist, sure, I want my cardiologist maybe to be just reading in the library doing that. But if you're doing aesthetics, you got to be a man of the world or a woman of the world.
Of course, yeah. So, because I want to continue with the treatment situation, there's this thing that I haven't tried just yet. This thing that's something about lobsters, sperm,
Salmon sperm, yes.
So I know I'm gay, and I like, but in my face it's even better. But so is it really like sperm?
It is.
Sperm?
It
like,
is.
oh,
yes.
So what does it help? Like collagen, or I don't know. Tell me.
This is the #1 treatment in Korea. They do it more than Botox, which is hard for me to even wrap my mind around. Okay. But because think about how popular Botox is, right? Everyone gets Botox done. This is more popular than that. It's their #1 treatment, and they're known for having the best skin in the world. This is their most, they're the most advanced country in the world for this.
Yeah.
And what they do is I actually met the CEO, and he grew up in the town where the salmon swim upstream in Korean salmon. I guess there's this area where they all come to spawn, and he was like obsessed with salmon. He said in his town they'd been using salmon skin as like a folk remedy for centuries, and they were applying it for burns, for facials, and when he started studying it, it was a very powerful builder of collagen. So they use it and they inject it all over their face to give you perfect glass skin.
Wow.
And it really, really works.
Lord,
This is,
yeah.
and I tell people, if anyone's like, oh, it doesn't work, it's the #1 treatment in an entire country, which is the most
proven.
It's the #1 country in the world for aesthetics. Anyone tells me it doesn't work, it's like literally they do this more than it's like saying Botox doesn't work. Of course it works. Like that's ridiculous. It's done on millions of people worldwide. So like yes, it works. It's amazing, and I love it. It's actually, I would say, rapidly growing to be one of the most popular treatments in the United States.
What's average time that you'll see a difference? Within like 3 days,
So-
I would say, or
Hard to say. So this is the thing is every single patient is so different, and that's one thing I found is very hard to predict, right? So like, I can do one patient and they see results the next day. I could do one patient and they see it 3 weeks later or a month later. I could do one patient and they see it 5 days later. On average, around I'd say 2 weeks to a month, you definitely should notice it. But every single, for example, I'll do a Kybella on one patient, they say no pain at all. I do one patient, they say the worst pain of their life. I have no way to predict. I just always prepare people for the worst, and then if they can handle that, then when I get them better, then they're much happier. So
okay, cool. So you know TikTok, obviously, who doesn't know TikTok? You heard about mewing? Have you heard about that? So it's a jawline technique that they came up with, and they're putting their tongue on top of their roof. I don't know exactly. Do you believe in all that stuff?
What is this?
It's called mewing. It's
What is it?
M-E. I forgot the thing. I'll look into it.
Yeah, you have to tell me.
But,
So okay, I'll say this: if you want to strengthen your jawline, chew gum. That's honestly
so
the best thing.
Let's edit that. Let's
Chew.
put that. So you would say that chewing gum will be better than that.
Well, it depends. So here's the thing:
Yeah.
men and women, and again, everything comes down to what the patient wants, right?
Yeah.
It depends. If you were talking about traditional male and female aesthetics, men tend to look. And again, everything is about fluid now, right? So I have some men who come to me who want a more feminine look. I have some men who come who want a more masculine. I have women who want a more masculine. Everything. My job is to create what the patient wants. So I would say in a traditional masculine face, men tend to look in that kind of look. They look better with a wider jaw. The wider the jaw, the more masculine you look, right? So if you want to achieve a more
that's a
masculine you
technique.
look, you chew a lot of gum. So the more gum you chew, the wider your jaw will be. So even if you're a woman, you're trying to achieve a more masculine look, the more gum you chew, the wider your jaw. If you're trying to achieve a more feminine look, you want to have a more narrow jawline, right? The more narrow jawline is more feminine. So in that case, that's when I would do masseter, Botox, or things to slim the face. So in that case, I would say don't strengthen your jaw too much because you're going to get wider.
Is there a non-surgical facelift? Because I want to do
Yeah.
a face.
Yeah.
Really. What strategy is that? Is that fillers?
A bunch of different things. So it really comes down to using energy devices. So I say you have to build a foundation first, right? So before you start just throwing in fillers, I try to honestly use fillers sparingly. I use them only when needed.
Okay.
I try to do things that are more regenerative, more anti-aging, things like lasers, devices, things that are going to lift and tighten the skin. And then once the skin is tightened, then I fill in the areas that need to be filled.
Okay.
And I do Botox or different things that I need to kind of contour the face into a lifted, sculpted look.
Nice. Well, I'm really impressed,
thank you.
as always. I cannot wait. Actually, I'm going to go tomorrow. You work tomorrow?
I'm working 7 days a week, literally till midnight, anytime.
You said at what time? 7 a.m. I'll be there?
So
I'm just kidding.
We're not sad. That's a little early,
But that's how you are, though. You always work. You're at work. You're at work. I mean, you are there nonstop. You love what you do.
I love first of all, to me, it doesn't even feel like work. I say like my patients, what's cool is like I feel like I'm friends now with like all my patients, and which is amazing. And it's like, you know, like people go to catch up with their friends at lunch. My friends come to me, and like I'm just like literally hanging out
sweet.
with friends all day long. We're making people look good, make people feel good. There's like, it's like happy medicine. It's fun medicine. So it's like, and it's like art. I'm just like literally doing art and hanging out with friends all day long. So it's like, what's not to like about it? You know, it doesn't feel like work. To me, more of the stressful part is when I have to deal with the admin, like we're opening offices, I have to hire, I have to deal with like all those admin things. That's more challenging than actually being with patients is the best part of the day.
Amen to that. So have you heard of like that Ozempic face? Like, it's like
Oh,
all
yeah.
over the blogs. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what is this about? Like, what?
Well, so the problem is with any dramatic weight loss, most people, we tend to lose weight in our faces first, right?
Okay.
So with dramatic weight loss, we can see people who like, they start looking gaunt, right? And that's not attractive. That's the whole reason why, you know, it went from an era of being like overfilled and over puffy, and now to being these very gaunt faces with too much weight loss. So I think it's with anything. It's about fine tuning, making sure that we're not losing too much volume in the face. And I always struggle with this myself. Sometimes when I get too thin, I lose the weight in my face first. I like how my body looks, but my face doesn't look good. So it's kind of finding that middle ground where we're not losing so much fat that our faces are gone, but we're still maintaining that healthy BMI range and healthy weight loss.
Got it. So is there a way of fixing it? Obviously.
Yeah, of course. So that happens two easy ways. One is gain a couple of pounds, which I'm not saying we should necessarily do, or come see me and we can rejuvenate the face very easily.
And would you pro or con it?
Ozempic?
Ozempic, right?
Yeah. Ozempic, you mean?
Yeah.
Ozempic is a life-changing medication. And there's better ones now. There's Mounjaro, there's retatrutide, which is the new one. These are life-changing medications.
Absolutely.
Look, there are side effects, there are issues with them. I actually don't love Ozempic. I prefer the Mounjaro, or I prefer the retatrutide. I think they're a little bit better, less side effects, more effective. But I mean, and look, yes, there obviously are cases where people have side effects, but I mean, for so many people, these have changed their lives. I mean, first of all, I'm on it, by the way. I'm going to be totally open.
Okay.
I'm on tirzepatide.
Thank you for being open about it. Yeah.
I've used retatrutide. I think it's amazing. I mean, it helps. Imagine just like completely not having any food noise. Imagine being full all the time. Like, I feel full all the time. And like,
amazing.
And then I'm like, that's what you asked if I eat anything crazy. I'm like, I don't, because like I feel full all the time. So then I'm like, when I do eat, I'm like, oh, what should I eat today? I'm like, I should eat like a chicken breast and vegetables, because like that's what my body needs. I'm working out. I need like healthy stuff. My cravings for chocolate and sugar and like junk are gone. They're gone.
Wow.
And this is from the medication. I mean, like, it makes dieting easy. It's like I've lost weight and I've lost body fat without it. I don't even have to think about it. It's just like I just don't feel hungry. So
and
it's amazing.
It's painless, I'm sure, because it's like a little. I saw it like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I actually was on it too.
Yeah. They're amazing.
That's why I stopped taking it.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally.
But what's up, Will? You can still lose the weight.
Okay.
And then come see me. I'll get you the butt. That's
so
what
that's
I
what
do.
we're gonna do.
That's what I do. I tell people, lose
That's
the weight.
what we're gonna do.
Get your
You give me the
body
game.
snatched, and then like
the
lose
game.
the weight, and then I will get the butt for you. That's it. That's what I'm here for.
We have for summer 2026.
Because think about this,
Here we go.
like who doesn't want? I was never fat. I just wanted a six pack. I've never had a six pack in my life. I have abs now. I have a six pack, and it's like, and because I'm not gonna lie, I'm on peptides. I'm on the medication. It's amazing. I'm in full control of everything. It's like,
That's
and look,
amazing,
if you lose your
Robert.
butt, because like having abs, having that lean BMI, being skinny is so good that we can add the butt. We can do all the other things in other ways. That's what we're about. Lose the weight, get thin, look amazing. There's no reason not to. I tell people, if you're maintaining weight just to maintain the butt, we can keep the butt in other ways. Not to mention the health benefits.
going back to Ozempic, guys.
Yeah, of eating healthy,
I was so scared for it
being
'cause I
less
lost my abs.
inflamed. Yeah, well, but think about it. If you're at a healthy BMI, your body's healthier. Like I can run better now because I'm leaner, I'm lighter, I'm healthier, I'm less inflamed. I'm not eating sugar, I'm not eating junk. It's actually just so, I can't tell you how many
sounds
people,
healthier.
It is healthier. It is.
Yeah.
You can't, with tirzepatide, it's hard to drink alcohol, which is a good thing. I don't want to be
Yeah,
drinking a
it's
lot of
toxic.
alcohol. Yeah. So it's just good for you. I think in some ways, again, can it be abused? Can it be upsiders? Yes, absolutely. You got to make sure you see a medical professional. Don't just go and buy it online from China for $99. Like, please don't do that. Like, that's rat poison that you're taking. That's not the real stuff. Like,
yeah. I'm scared now.
see a doctor, get on a good plan, have someone that you can see consistently. Those are all things that can help you get started on your journey. And
How long can you take it though, doctor?
I've been on it for 6 months now, nonstop.
Oh, okay.
You can take it
Off
until
and
you.
on?
Yeah, I mean, I microdose it. I just take a low dose. I like it. I tell people do it until you reach your goal, and then when you feel like you're happy, you can stop. You can stop at any time. It just, that's why I say work with a professional to try to get this, to achieve your goals.
Okay, awesome. So can I play a game with you?
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna actually ask you a question or a statement. So beauty is pain, is beautiful will be a yes, and then painful will be a no. So karaoke, painful or beautiful for you? Or did I say the questions right? Am I saying the game right?
So
Am I saying the game right?
Yes, I just have to say beautiful or painful. If I like it, beautiful. If I don't like it, painful.
You got it.
Beautiful. I like karaoke.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to song?
I like anything Queen, honestly. I love Queen. I feel like Radio Gaga is a great one, or Bohemian Rhapsody's fun
Wait,
to perform
Queen,
with
you
friends.
got me, Queen.
I love Queen, yeah.
Oh shit.
Queen is great for
That's
like
fucking
karaoke.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. When's your day off? You don't have. So
Painful.
we can go to
No, I never
karaoke.
take. I never take.
I was like, let's
days
go to
off.
karaoke. Okay,
I'd love
next
to.
question. Okay, so a person that you like but is a bugaboo.
What's a bugaboo? What does that mean?
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh my
Tell
god, you're
me.
making me feel old.
What is that?
So a bugaboo is a person that, or a girl, guy, that keeps on calling you. Where are you?
Oh, I don't like that. Painful.
Okay, painful. Okay, cool.
Painful.
So you're getting okay. Halloween.
Beautiful. I love Halloween.
Okay.
I love Halloween.
Summer.
Beautiful.
Catfished.
Painful. Don't like it.
Have you been?
Yes. I don't understand that too.
Tell
like-
me about that. Is
I
it
don't
the
understand
filter
what
that
girls do.
made the catfish happen?
Yeah, it's like the photos look nothing like the person.
Wait, I want to know about this, please.
I don't understand why people do this. It's like you're gonna show up to the date, and then I think people are just gonna be disappointed that it's like that you catfish them. It's like, why do that? It's like someone should love you for you and
For what you- yeah.
or if, like I said, if you can't look like that in photo, come see me. I will make you look like that photo. That's that's what I'm here for. But like,
That should be your slogan.
yeah,
you
like
know?
literally, like, don't need a catfish anymore. I will make you look like that. Like literally, come to me. That's it.
Trojans.
USC Trojans or like condoms?
Trojans.
Oh, I was like, the condoms or the
That is
team?
a good one.
That's so funny. Well, I would say I'm a fan. Yeah, I'd say beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. That is okay. I was gonna say that might be a little bit too much, but okay. These are the 4 funny questions that I'm gonna ask you, and I want you to be honest about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you play the 5th, I don't want to sound like you, even though I look up to you, Andy Cohen, but if I had shots of tequila, I would definitely have you take the full bottle shot if you play the 5th. But if you were an emoji combo, what would it be?
I love fire emoji.
Okay.
Always, and I love like the crying laughing emoji. I feel like I use those all the time. Like,
Really?
Those
That's
are the
your-
two.
those are
Those
the-
are like my
okay.
2 go-tos. Or 100. I like the 100 emoji.
Okay,
too.
cool.
I like that one.
What's a food combo you low-key love, but will never admit it in public?
Ooh.
Be honest.
I don't know. I mean, I love like, I don't know. I feel like I love like all different kinds of food. I don't know if anything like people would be like, oh, this is gross. I don't know. I'm pretty. I feel like I eat pretty healthy. So I
Like,
feel
do you ever do like salad with tapatio? I do tapatio with salad, which people are like, that's freaking gross, Jose. You know?
I feel like I
anything
eat
that.
pretty like
Standard.
standard food. I don't know. I feel like I eat like very like, I just eat like proteins and like veggies and stuff like that. I don't really know. I don't eat anything like too.
Okay, now you're making me
Crazy.
feel bad.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Just like,
now I don't want to like. Okay.
I don't know. For food, I just eat like I don't know, like
Yeah.
random stuff. Like,
Okay, Jose, you're weird.
No,
So
no,
I'm
no,
the weird
no,
one.
I don't
Okay.
know,
What's an embarrassing Google search you did recently?
Well, I saw one that was funny about me. I was like, you know, you search
What?
it. I searched sometimes like someone came up that like when they searched my name, it was the top search was Robert Dorfman wife. I thought that was the fun. I was like there was like Robert Dorfman MD, Robert Dorfman plastic surgery, Robert Dorfman Harvard, and then it was like Robert Dorfman
And what
wife
was
was
the
the
outcome
number
of
one
that?
most. I don't have a wife. I don't know. I was like-
Oh,
but I thought that was the
okay.
funny thing. If you search my name, the top search was Robert Dorfman wife. I was like, that's so funny.
Oh shit!
I was laughing. I was like,
yeah. I wonder what was there like a year to it?
No,
I'm
no.
gonna look into it.
It's just the top. If you search my name, I guess the most searched thing on Google with
Yeah,
me
yeah,
is
yeah.
Robert Dorfman wife. I was
That's
like,
so
I don't have a
crazy.
wife. So I don't know.
Well, we're gonna get you a wife.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So funny.
Okay, so last question. What does beauty and pain mean to you? And for your 3 locations, you know, what does that mean to you? Like, I mean, there's a lot that I feel to it. Again, going back to, I'll be here like 3 to 8 days talking about it. But what does it mean to you?
Beauty to me is internal. Beauty to me is not about the external at all, actually.
Such a poet.
Well, listen, but here's the truth. I challenge every single person. I'm sure you've been around a guy or a girl who's like objectively gorgeous, right? You look at them, you're like, oh my God, they're like the best looking thing ever. But then you like talk to them, and they're like their energy, and you get the ick, and you're like, I don't care. They were so beautiful in your eyes before you start talking to them, but then like you're
Oh, you
around
want the
them.
full package, Robert.
Well, but then you might also meet someone.
who doesn't, right?
Well, yeah, of course, but you might also meet someone who is not as beautiful, right? But they're so charismatic. They got that energy, and you're like, they become really attractive. And I always say that comes from within. I know I've talked to girls who agree with this, guys who agree with this. I think beauty is really, like I said, it's an internal thing. It's when you feel amazing about yourself and you look in the mirror and you love what you see, that's very powerful and that's very sexy. And that's what true beauty is. It's not necessarily the external, because you could be the most gorgeous thing in the world, but if you don't love yourself, it shows and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And then you become less attractive, even though you're like objectively beautiful.
Yeah.
Pain, I think, can be a very valuable tool. Pain, obviously, no one wants to feel pain, right? We want to do everything we can to avoid pain, I think. And I've seen two types of people. I've seen people who get crushed by their pain and they never recover.
Yeah.
But people who leverage pain to build character, to succeed, right? I saw a quote by the guy who started NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, and he's like the guy who started NVIDIA is one of the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
And he was saying the biggest thing he's found in people who are like ultra successful is that they've struggled and they've suffered in their life. And he's like, that builds character and character builds success. And I genuinely believe that. And I think that if you...
Are you guys writing this down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think pain can be, if you can overcome that pain and you leverage it, it can be a very powerful tool to help you improve your life and to help, spring upon action. But as long as you don't let it destroy you. And that's why I say it's so important to take action. If you don't like something, I genuinely say this from the bottom of my heart. If you don't like something, fix it. I hate people who just say, oh, just love yourself or accept. That is the worst advice anyone can give you. You want to be confident? Go and fix everything you don't like. Fix it, and you can, and that's possible.
I'm so impressed. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming, Robert.
Thank you for having me.
Really
this is fun.
But before anything, I have a gift to give you, and it's a very special, what's in there besides the other thing that I'm about to, it's a Lamborghini that I just pulled out.
Ah, there you go, yes.
And it's red. I'm just kidding. But I want you to really show everyone what it's about
nice.
and
Thank
tell
you
me
so
if you
much.
like it.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'll
Very
tell
kind of you.
When you open it, why it's, it's it's from TJ. There's a bunch of
This is so
steroids.
nice.
I'm just kidding.
Yes. So funny. This is very nice of you. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have
Thank
to
you
do
for
this. Thank you.
coming by,
No, are you
honestly.
kidding me?
I mean, you're working so much.
Oh, damn. This looks
I want
good.
you to read it. Well, I want you to read it.
Beverly Hills is my hood.
That is your hood.
I
So,
love this.
He is the hood of Beverly. I mean,
I love
Beverly
this.
Hills is Robert
Guys,
Dorfman.
I
the
love-
doctor.
Come here.
Yeah,
You're amazing.
Of course. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having me. You smell amazing, man.
Oh,
I don't know what
thank
that
you.
cologne
There's
is,
also
but it smells
something
really
else
good.
in there, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I got a... Damn.
So to me, she's beautiful. She's
Beauty's
iconic, legendary.
I love it. I
like,
love it.
Put
Put this
corset.
on. I
Oh,
should put
dope,
it back
okay.
like this. There we go. What do you think?
Oh, damn, you ready?
We're ready. We like it?
Dude, let's
All
go to
right.
karaoke.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty. Awesome.